my son is 12, and he likes to drink a lot of smoothies and like protein shakes and things for breakfast. And if I made him a smoothie, with the fruits and with the Sun Gold, the kiwi fruit in it, what would you suggest for like some added protein?
Well, that is a really great question. I myself, as a dietitian and a mom of two, am always busy in the morning, and I'm looking for things like smoothies to help me get going. You definitely want to do the Sun Gold as the fruit base. What you're going to get when you do it is you're going to get vitamin C, more vitamin C than an orange, as much potassium as a medium banana. And it's super easy to get to. All you have to do is cut it in half. You get that beautiful yellow color here. And then you use your spoon to scoop it out. And, you could enjoy it just like that, or that's how you would use it to put together the smoothie.
Okay.
And then as far as the high protein sources, I like using either yogurt or Greek yogurt. You can use milk as well. But the Greek yogurt would have more protein. If he's looking for it to be a full meal source of protein, he could use Greek yogurt or whey protein powder. You just want to find simple stuff with that. And then I would love to show you, if you'd like to see my sunrise smoothie bowl, which is a little bit different twist on a smoothie. And he might like this as well. And there's some other food sources of protein I can point out. So what you do for this, and I love this too because you can make it ahead of time, but you're going to have a banana and one Zespri Sun Gold kiwi fruit, the Greek yogurt like I mentioned, some chia seeds, which are a great source of omega-3 fats, and that actually also helps to make this kind of more like a thicker pudding. Splash of orange juice. That's going to go into my bowl here. And as you'll see, it's a nice kind of a little bit thicker than a smoothie type mixture. And then what you're going to do is top it with some more Sun Gold kiwi fruit. So other vitamins and minerals that I haven't mentioned yet, there's fiber in a Sun Gold kiwi fruit, and that is really important for good digestion all around. There's a unique compound that's an enzyme called actinidin that is in Zespri kiwi fruit, and that also helps to aid in digestion as well. It's really important because when you digest your food, that's how you unlock and get to all the nutrients that you're trying to consume in the food. So that's the base of our bowl, and then other than that, it's based on your child's taste preferences. But when you mentioned protein, we've got some nuts here that have a source of heart healthy and good for you fats as well as protein. And then we're going to add some granola here, which adds a nice crunch. And then as a suggestion, the Sun Gold kiwi fruits have a sweet tropical taste. It's kind of like a cross between a mango and a strawberry. So in this recipe, I like to use a little bit of toasted coconut. You're going to have a good for you fat in there as well as that tropical flavor that you're looking for. A little bit of mint on top if you happen to have it around. I like drinking mint water, so I have that around. That just kind of adds a nice kind of crispness to it. But this is kind of a new, quick and easy way to have a breakfast. It's like a smoothie, but it will offer you a couple minutes to sit down with your child in the morning and have a conversation about the day and just enjoy that morning moment if you can. Right.
Yeah. See, my situation is my husband is the one home in the morning, so because I have to go to work early. So if I could do that the night before, that would work out really good.
Yes, you could do this the night before, and it can stay in the refrigerator for a couple of days. So I highly recommend trying that out. And you could also use the Sun Gold kiwi fruit in the smoothies that you typically do, just to make it easy on yourself. And really, any of the recipes, you'll see with some of my other ideas how easy and versatile they really are to use.
Can you pair peanut butter with the Sun Gold kiwi fruit, or is that too crazy?
Oh, no, I think it tastes absolutely delicious.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I love, in fact, what do we typically think of when we think of peanut butter? Peanut butter and jelly, right? So why don't we swap out the jelly and put slices of the Sun Gold kiwi fruit in it instead? And that offers an interesting taste and flavor, and it's just a little twist that you can do. You get that taste and the nutrients, that are important for us, from healthy immunity to good digestion to giving us energy throughout the day.
Right. Oh. Now, you talked about having a strawberry and mango combination type of flavor.
Yes.
No, it doesn't. If someone has a mango or strawberry allergy, that wouldn't affect if they could eat the Sun Gold kiwi fruit, right?
Nope. It's its own fruit. It's just kind of in America we're used to the green kiwi fruit, and we often see green as tart, and tart is great, but sometimes people are just like, I'm not tart, I'm more of a sweet, and so it's really important to me to let people know that this actually has a sweeter taste and a tropical flavor. It's very mild, very pleasing, and just it reminds me of strawberries and mangoes, but it's its own fruit with that beautiful yellow color. And by the way, it actually has, it's in season now. It is a seasonal food for us. So we get it typically between June and October, but you'll find it now in the grocery stores.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to be looking. I did have a question. Now, once we cut it open, so you can scoop it out with a spoon, but once you cut it open, how long will it stay fresh? I mean, does it turn color? I know, how guacamole gets brown.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything like that, right?
Right. That's a great question. So the kiwi fruit is high in vitamin C, and so that actually is what's used to prevent browning, say in avocados and everything like that. So you're going to be good to go. I'll show you again. You cut it in half, and then you can just pack it like this. So that, if you're sending it to school, all your child would do is open it up, and these two ends are just together. So they just open it up and scoop it out and enjoy it on its own, right? Or what you could do is you could cut it and scoop it, and then when you have it, you could cut it into slices, and then by doing that, this is where you would include it, say, in the lunchbox. So we've got this Power Pita Pocket. And it's kind of a different twist on the bread, just replace it with wheat pita, but you can actually get more veggies in there. And then you would do the Sun Gold slices with their favorite lunch meat, and that's going to give a lot of really good nutrients and be super easy to prep. That will last until lunchtime, no problem at all. And, just because you asked about the freshness part, the other thing that I'd love to share with you is how to select them, and you want to hold them in your hand. You want them to give to a slight pressure, and keep in mind that they'll last about 2 weeks in the refrigerator. So even if you notice that they're giving to pressure, they're just developing more sweetness, and that they can last up to 2 weeks in the fridge.
Oh, okay, good. So don't leave them on the counter then.
At first, if they're not giving to that pressure, they'll ripen faster on the counter. But if you see them in the store and they are already giving to pressure, that just means they're ripe and ready to use. Don't worry about, they might go to bad fast. They'll last for a couple weeks in the refrigerator. I think that's the key point.
That's good. Yeah, that's always important.
Yes.
Now, it says that the skins are edible, but you don't normally recommend putting them in smoothies.
Right. It just, I think it's a personal preference thing. I wouldn't say don't try it, but it's not something that I typically recommend people to do. That it has a smooth skin, which is different than the green kiwi fruit, which doesn't have as smooth of a skin. But I definitely recommend to scoop it out and then use it. Another great way is as a pop of color. A dish that goes with black rice and Sun Gold kiwi fruit will offer a beautiful color as a side at your table. And then there's some crunch and some nuts on there. This is something that you could make ahead of time and serve, for dinner that night, as part of lunch the next day, to make sure that you're using up what you're preparing.
Right. Okay. And now, if for a good snack after school, they could, obviously eat the kiwi fruit by itself, but pairing it with cheese or something like that is also a good option for protein.
Absolutely.
Well.
Absolutely. I love pairing Zespri Sun Golds with cheese sticks. I love pairing them with cottage cheese. I kind of feel like, Greek yogurt has risen as the hero food, and, we forgot about cottage cheese. That's a great source of protein. It's, got calcium as well. But I don't do cottage cheese alone. Add the Sun Gold kiwi fruit. It's going to add a lot more flavor and taste. Those vitamins and minerals, remember, that I mentioned, so high in vitamin C, as much potassium as a banana, you'll get that in with the cottage cheese as well. So you're better pairing it up.
Right. Sounds good. Okay. That is great. I can't wait to go get my own kiwi fruit. We're actually going to the store in a little while to go camping.
Good.
So it'll be perfect food to bring camping.
Oh, they're perfect for camping because of the cut and scoop technique. You're at least going to have, other things that you need to cut there, so they're portable, you can pack them. I'm not sure what you're serving camping, but one of the things that you could do if you're going to go fishing and you're catching fish, I love recommending to eat fish, at least once a week, more if you can, but dice it up into like a kiwi fruit salsa. and I'm showing that here with a little bit of raisins as well. And just diced up, it goes great with any protein that you're serving. I love it with fish. Also, you know, people love kind of like hamburgers, and so I recommend to kind of do like a turkey burger slider, just something a little bit different, and then using the kiwi fruit as a topping. It's beautiful color, but it's also going to have a good taste and also deliver those nutrients that, you know, as a dietitian, I'm always caring about fitting those into some of our favorite foods.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah, that sounds good. Very good. I appreciate you taking the time to answer my questions.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with me, and have fun camping.
Oh, thank you. Have a good day.
Take care.